Hey guys, my name is Matt. I own a company called Cancer Sock Co, and we asked you guys to ask us questions, and I'm here to answer them. So my inspiration behind my company was to create a brand that gave people a sense of community and also gave money to cancer research. I feel like having socks, especially if they're showing in an outfit, can either make or break it. So I really wanted to create a product that would sort of put the cherry on top of an outfit. So it's important for me to raise money for cancer research because my life has been heavily affected by it, and I know that a lot of others have been affected by it. For example, I lost my grandpa way before I was born, and I never really got to meet him. And so that always had an impact on me. And even growing up as a kid, I sort of didn't know, I didn't really get it. But then as I grew older, I sort of developed this mentality where I was like, well, how can I make a change with that? How can I make a difference? So in starting this company, while also focusing on cancer research, I also wanted to make a brand that had sort of a sense of community. I wanted people to feel like they were accepted and to feel like they're important. And I wanted people to really be a part of the brand. It was cool initially. I had a project I did with my friend Clockwork DJ, who is the tour DJ for Mac Miller. And they went on like a 25+ country tour, and they sold them as like their merch on tour, which was crazy. And it was awesome to see that like it sold out at like every single show, which like made me feel really good. So I want to say like 6 months back, I got a letter from this lady whose 3-year-old daughter was being treated at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. She had, I think, lymphoma. And she like wrote me a letter and sent it to me, just like thanking me for what I was doing, which was like a very surreal moment, because it's like at that moment, like I already knew obviously that I had given money to the hospital, but when somebody writes you like that and they're like, our family like can't thank you enough, it's like pretty surreal, and you feel like, wow, I'm really helping somebody out. Whenever anybody asks me for advice on like starting their own company or whatnot, I always say to just be yourself and have a brand that sort of emulates your character, because in the end it's really just you, and if you're listening to everybody else, then your company's going to be nothing special. So it's even more satisfying if your brand really represents who you are, because then like your supporters are sort of they're sort of also supporting you directly. So whenever somebody's like, oh, I like this idea you have, I really like this product, I like what you're doing, it means much more to me because I'm not just like copying everybody else, you know? All right, so I think that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, Westchester Magazine, for having me. And if you want to check out a little bit more about my brand, you can go to cancersockco.com.